What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. Big time win for them boys, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves 137-114. The captain, 23 points, 10 assists. OG Anunoby, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 6 Knicks in double figures, man. Great win for them boys. Second half explosion. Beating the Timberwolves by 27 points in the second half. Just a total team effort, man. Total team effort. Beautiful, man. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. Knicks are now currently 5-3 on the season. 5-0 at home for the first time since 2013. Great win for them boys. Knicks are starting to get back into winning games the way they should. This Rover, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Big Taz, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Big time win for them boys, 137-114. OG Anunoby, 25 points, 8 rebounds. Fourth game for him this year, going over 20 points. Amazing game. Listen, guys, second half was the key. Second half was the key. The Knicks beating them 83-56 in that second half. And that was it. Knicks were down by 4 going into halftime. So I said, okay, this is going to be a tough game. I believe the score was 58-54. And then that second quarter was just an offensive explosion. That's pretty much what spearheaded everything. Brunson started getting busy. He started cooking in that third quarter. Cooking in that third quarter led to him having 23 points and 10 assists. Listen, guys, everything is flowing. Everything is flowing. I mean, this is exactly what Mike Brown wanted, right? You know, everyone's touching the rock. Everyone's involved, right? So, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Excuse me. So you got to think, guys. Everybody's getting involved. Everybody. From Deuce. He had 14. Josh Hart, the return of him, right? Once again, 18 big points from him, right? Towns, 15 and 10. Money making Mitch, he was great. Mikal Bridges, 13, and 5. Everybody was great, man. Everybody. Even a guy like Clarkson. Clarkson had his moments too. Had a couple of buckets, 7 points. Shamet knocked down a 3. I think he's found his guys. I think he's going 9 deep here, guys. I think that's a 9-man rotation, maybe 9.5 with Mitch back. I think this is it. I love the way he's staggering the minutes. Guys, once again, right, we talked about the minutes, right? Minutes police and all this other stuff. Brunson, 33 minutes tonight. Mikal, 33 minutes tonight. Money Making Mitch, 16 minutes tonight. The Big Cat, 31 minutes tonight. OG Anunoby, 32 minutes tonight. Clarkson, 16 minutes. Josh Hart, 27 minutes. Deuce, 21 minutes. Shaman had 12 minutes. Yabusele had 9 minutes, about 10 minutes. But this is what he said, right? He said he's going to try to go not like 9, maybe 9.5 as far as the rotation goes. But with Mitch back, this is perfect. Perfect. And we dominated these boys in the second half. Dominated. Mitch by himself was a beast. Was a beast. He had that one sequence where he had that put-back dunk and then came down and blocked Jaden McDaniels' ball. Listen, beautiful game altogether, man. Beautiful game altogether, man. You got to love exactly what you're seeing from this team. Atlantic Line, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Evan Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. I believe the bench had, what the bench had? 53 tonight? I think the bench had, make sure I got my numbers right, my stats. The bench had 53 points tonight. Today at 26, the bench had 53 points. 53 points from the bench. Make sure I got my numbers right. You guys, please correct me. 53 points. Yes. Make sure I got my math right. Great game for these guys, man. Great game for these guys. It's just great to see, man. It's just great to see. You got to be happy, man. You got to be happy. This is what he wanted, man. This is what he wanted. This is what he wanted the offensive flow to be. And I think also, too, I think the most important thing that I'm seeing here is you're seeing everybody involved. It's a team effort here. Like, you're not seeing anybody. Of course, Brunson's going to be Brunson. Towns is going to be Towns. They had their moments. but everybody is eating. OG Anunoby, 4th time this year so far in these 8 games that he's gone over 20 points, right? Mikal Bridges had his moments. Josh Hart is starting to turn a corner. Now you're starting to see money-making Mitch come back, right? So all together, offensively and defensively, we look great. Guys, we shot 53% from the field, 53.9, which is really 54. And we shot 45% from 3. 45% from 3. We were 19 for 42 in threes. 42 threes we took. 42. So you got to think, guys, what we're doing offensively, man. I mean, this is just amazing. Amazing. Just got to be happy with this team, man. You got to be happy. You got to be happy with what everyone's doing, man. And here's the thing, guys. If you really want to think about it, technically, we didn't really go to the line that much. They didn't foul a lot. We only went to the line 9 times tonight. They went to the line. Let me see. They check it out. They went to the line 17 times. We went to the line 9 times. And we still smoked them boys. Smoked them by what score? 23? Smoked them by 23, man. And they shot 10 more free throws than we did. But we're getting up. We're getting that fast-paced offense what Mike Brown talked about. Everybody's getting up, and that's exactly right up Josh Hart's alley. And that's what he's spearheading that second unit. That's a perfect spot for him. I don't want him starting. I want him doing exactly what he does. Because you see what he does coming off the bench. He's instant offense, instant energy, and he picks up the pace. He gets the rebound. He's gone. He's kicking it up. They're spraying. Guys are knocking down threes, and now Josh Hart is starting to knock down threes. So now he's starting to feel confident. What did he do tonight for 3? Josh was 4 for 5 from 3 today. 4 for 5 from 3. So now he's getting his confidence. Beautiful to see, man. Beautiful to see. Rondo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live, man. Let's reset the room. Big time win for them boys. Go to 5-3 on the season, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves 137-114. The captain, 23 points, 10 assists. The big cat, 15 points, 10 rebounds for him. Gravity. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Great win, man. Great win. Listen, you got to be happy, man. You got to be happy. You got to be happy. You got to be happy. And I think the beauty of this, too, is that it's who we did it against, right? Of course, we know who the Timberwolves, of course, being Cat's old team, and of course, the whole Randall and DiVincenzo. But no, that's not the thing here. They're back-to-back Western Conference Finals teams. That's who they are. Back-to-back, they've been there. With Cat and without Cat, they went to the Western Conference Finals. So that's who we're playing. Like, they're that good. I know we blew them out, but trust me, the Wolves are legit. And Anthony Edwards looked like a shell of himself. I think he's still coming back. I think he's still dealing with his hamstring. They said he was supposed to be out for 2 weeks. He came back early to play in the Garden, but you could tell he's not fully healthy. So, once again, it's who we did it against. So, the beauty of this is this homestand is that you're starting to see us kind of get our footing here with this offense. And that's the beauty of what's happening. Because now guys are starting to know their roles and certain things like Mike Brown said, right? With spreading, with driving and spraying and knowing where you're supposed to be after you rotate. After you rotate in the system, what spot are you supposed to be in? So guys are supposed to know you're supposed to be here in the corner, you're supposed to be here in the elbow, however the offense goes, right? But you guys get what I'm saying. That's exactly what they're expecting to do. So now it's just a free-flowing offense, and that's what you're seeing. And everybody's getting involved. Everybody's getting involved. And then also, too, most importantly, look at the minutes, guys. Look at the minutes. No one looks tired. No one's playing 38, 42 minutes. That's not happening. There's no need for it. It's no need. It's no need. Beautiful win, man. Beautiful win and beautiful basketball. Beautiful basketball. Let me get into the chat, man. Let me kind of hop on this with everybody, man. I hope everybody's doing good on this Wednesday, this hump day. Hope everybody's doing good today, man. I truly appreciate you guys coming and rocking with me tonight, man. I truly, truly do. Trust me, LV does not take this for granted. You guys could be anywhere else, man, but you're here rocking with me. So I appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight. Big time win for the boys. Okay. Big Taz said the Knicks were clicking on all cylinders tonight. They were, Big Taz. They were. They were, Big Taz. They were, Big Taz. And I think also, too, Big Taz, I think the biggest thing is that you're starting to see them flow with the offense now. Like, they look extremely, extremely confident in how they're going about it, right? They don't look nervous. Like, they don't look unsure of what they're supposed to do, like, at all. Like, they look like, okay, we know what we're supposed to do. We know our responsibilities. We know you're supposed to be here. And then also, too, I think another thing, Big Taz, is that they're getting better with the rotations now. Now he knows who I'm subbing in for, who's the first guy to come off the bench. The minutes are being distributed perfectly. So now he's starting to know what lineups I want out there. Right? And I love the lineup of Brunson, Deuce sometimes, and they have Clarkson out there. Or Brunson, Deuce, and Josh. I love that. And you have OG Anunoby playing the 4, or they have Cat playing the 5. Like, I love how he interchanges that. And then when he takes out Cat, and he brings in Mitch. And you have Mitch, OG Anunoby, Bridges, maybe Deuce, and like Shamit. Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now he's starting to get his lineup together and know who he wants to put together and who plays well together with whom. Right? So now he's starting to get an idea. Like, so if he takes out, I don't know, if he takes out Brunson, he makes sure that he has Cat out there. Right? But if he takes out Shamit, he'll make sure Deuce is out there with OG, with Mikal, with money making Mitch. So now you got defensive beast all around, and then you got Brunson out there to be the killer offensively. But now you got defensive monsters, right, to protect Brunson. And then sometimes what he'll do is he'll take Mikal out and he'll put Josh in there. So now Josh is starting to step up. He's getting steals. He's getting in lanes, spraying the ball, knocking down threes. So now you're starting to see everybody flow. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. My man, coach in here says 15, 10, 4, 2 blocks. Yeah, Cat was a monster. Cat was a monster. You saw them dunks that he had, man? I'm going to bring it over. I got the highlights up. You saw the dunks? Nasty. The big Cat, back-to-back games. Monster dunks. Eric Green says, great win tonight, LV. Team effort. Absolutely, total team effort. Agree, sir. Coach says, Diawara over Yabu. Look at that. Yo, what do you guys think about that, man? Yabusele's struggling, man. He knocks down a 3 here and there, but he struggled defensively. He's struggling defensively. Yo, Randall was cooking him. Randall, big game from him. He's back. You know what I'm saying? He's back home. You know what I mean? No. He's not smoking the chief no more. You know what I'm saying? He's chilling. He's not sitting in dark rooms. He's out in Minnesota in the middle of nowhere in the snow. He's happy. You know, that's all they talked about in the telecast. I watched ESPN and I watched MSG. All they talked about was Randall and DiVincenzo. I mean, come on, man. The flamethrower looked good, right? So Diawara over Yabu. How about this, guys? Deuce for Dante straight up. We doing that? LV starting trouble, right? Deuce for Dante straight up. Who's doing it right now? You guys get at me in the chat. So coach says Diawara over Yabu. Maybe, man. I don't know. Maybe. Give him time, though, coach. What are we in? Game 8? Game 8? Give him time, coach. Mid-season, coach, we can have this conversation. We can have this conversation. Big Taz says, see, this is why it's hard to want to trade Mitch, because he is so effective on the court. Look at what Mitch was able to do with a small amount of minutes. Big Taz, that's the thing, man, right? That's the thing with him. He's an enigma, right? Because he's so good, but he's always hurt, right? So it's like, what do you really do with that? But here's the thing, right? I believe the Knicks have his bird rights, but you got to be careful with this because you don't want someone else to snatch him up if you play around with trying to pay him. I think the Knicks should pay him. I mean, he's homegrown. He's the longest tenured Knick, and we know what he brings. You just have to stagger his minutes, and stagger his playing time like Mike Brown has been doing. They do that, I think he'll be fine. Then you pay him, right? Then you pay him. But but it's got to be stuff in his contract regarding this injury stuff, kind of like what New Orleans did with Zion, right? It's got to be some stuff like that to protect yourself because he gets hurt too much, too easily. But when he doesn't get hurt, this is what you get. So you would hate to lose him and iHeart, right? Because iHeart is the same type of player, but he's just bigger than iHeart. But iHeart is more offensively better, but he's not a beast like Mitch is defensively and on the glass. So, I mean, look how many possessions he had today, man. Look how many possessions he won for us. We had I think I have it written. We had 31 second chance points, and we out rebounded them 50-31. That's all Mitch, man. That's all Mitch. That's all Mitch. That's all him. Now, of course, Cat got busy on him, but Mitch with them offensive boards, knocking the ball back. Let me see how many offensive rebounds he had, man. He only played 16 minutes tonight, man. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Mitch had 9 offensive rebounds. So look, check it out. He had 10 rebounds. Okay, let's do the numbers. He had 10 rebounds. 9 of them were offensive. That's the 31. That's the 31 second chance points. So if it's 9 offensive rebounds, 9 and 2 is what? Right? 18. 18 points. That's half. Look at that. If you want to, give or take a couple of 3-pointers in there, but 9 times 2 is 18. So his second chance points, his offensive rebounds are leading the points. I mean, that's where the plus minus stuff comes in, man. Mitch was +7. That should have been more than that. I mean, he's a monster, man. I mean, he's a monster, and you know what he is too? He's a game changer. He's a game changer on that glass. That's what he is. That's what he does. This Rover says, I love Dante, but he can't defend as well as Deuce. This Rover, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. This Rover, that's tough. You saw the flamethrower tonight? How much he had tonight? Flamethrower was knocking him down, right? He was literally like vintage Dante, man, with the mask on. With the mask. Dante had 21 tonight, man. Dante had 21, 7 for 15 from the field, 5 for 11 from 3, shot 45% from 3. That's the flamethrower. You sure? You sure, this Rover? You sure about that? I don't know, man. I don't know who Dante is. I don't know, man. Gravity says, Deuce for sure. Defense is better, and he can hit threes too. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to fight about this, man. As families do. As brothers do. I think I gotta go with Dante, man. I gotta go with Dante. I gotta go with Dante. I gotta go with the flamethrower. I gotta go with the flamethrower. But is Deuce's defense that much better? Is it that much? Is it significantly better than Dante's? I don't think it's that much better. But I think Dante's a way better shooter than him. In this offense that we run right now with Dante, oh man, he was lighting up stuff with Tibbs in that crazy lineup. Imagine in this. Oh man. Look at Coach. Coach says he's a monster. But y'all gonna say trade him next week. I don't know. Who said trade Mitch? Coach, nobody here said trade him. Maybe on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe on other channels. Maybe on other channels, but I'm just saying, not here though. Eric Green says, I love the versatility of different combinations of the lineups we have now. Second unit with heart is fire. Yo, it is, man. It is. It is. It is. It is. Yo, Josh on that second unit is like a cheat code, man. It's like a cheat code what he does. And now he's just playing. Now he's playing better because he ain't thinking. He's just being him. He's just being him. And that's the best way, but he's not thinking anything. He's just, you know what I'm saying? Gravity says Dante used to have defensive lapses when he was with us. Yo, listen, listen to LV, man. I agree. But yo, the flamethrower in this offense that we run, imagine the flamethrower coming off the bench with Josh and Clarkson and the danger. The flamethrower can knock off 3-4 in a row. Bang, bang, bang. And then we up by 20 like that. That's how he does. Deuce can't do that, man. Deuce is shaky. I like Deuce. I do. I like Deuce. I like his ascension. But I'm just saying, man. The flamethrower with that second unit and Josh. Something to think about. Coach said definitely other channels. Yeah, Coach. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all. I'm just saying, here we ain't. Listen, I have my issues with Mitch. I'm not gonna sit there and say I don't kill him sometimes because I do, but I can't give up a money making Mitch, man. I just can't. He's too much of a difference maker. And when we lost iHeart, we lost that grit, right? Mitch brings that lunch pail type of attitude in that Baja, right? iHeart had that. Mitch has that also. So I don't want to lose that. Atlanta Lion says Deuce's contract with us right now is pennies. Dante makes a lot more bread for not too much more production. Atlanta Lion, listen. I agree with you, but here's the issue with that. Deuce is going to get paid, man. Deuce is going to get paid. And when I mean get paid, I mean he's probably going to get the same thing as Dante, if not more, because he's younger than Dante. Right? So Deuce is going to get some bread, man. Knicks got to steal with him, right? Because of his development. I'm just saying right now where they're at. Right now, if we could switch right now, take the money off the table, Atlanta Lion. If you could switch right now, who are you going with? I don't know. I gotta go with the flamethrower. Yeah, man. I gotta go with him, man. I gotta go with the flamethrower. See, Gravity's with me. That's what I'm talking about, Gravity. Yes, I agree. The flamethrower with this bench would fit better, though. Clarkson and Dante is a beast. Agreed, man. Agreed. There go Disc Rover. Here you go. Dante would be great if he were here and we didn't have to give up anybody important like Deuce. But they can't both be here, Disc Rover. They can't both be here because they play the same role. You know what I'm saying, Disc Rover? That's why I said one or the other. Because let's be honest. Who said it here first? Right? Let's go back, guys. Let's remember. Who said it here first? It was me. It wasn't these other channels. Who was saying Grimes better watch out? Who said that? It was here. It was here on this channel. I said Grimes better watch out. I said Dante looked like he's on his neck, right? He ran Grimes out of town. Now everybody loves Grimes. Now Grimes is this. I see it all on Twitter. Grimes and everybody said, no. You gotta know the history of this. Grimes couldn't cut it here, man. Dante ran him out of town. He could not deal with the heat. He can go to Philly. They stink. He can go to Dallas. Come on. Listen, man. That's what happened. Dante will run Deuce out of town, man. That's what will happen. You gotta keep Dante on the floor. Yo, come on, man. He's a monster. You cannot. He's the flamethrower for a reason. So you can't have them both. Grimes, he had Grimes sulking on the bench. You remember? You heard it here first. Did you not? Everybody in here, you know, I was the one saying that when Dante first came. I said, yo, Grimes better watch out. I'm just saying. This Rover says, I get y'all like the flamethrower a lot, but y'all got to remember how much worse our defense will get. No. Come on. This Rover, it's not going to get that much worse. It's not going to get that. This Rover, you act like if he come here, it's going to fall off a cliff. No way, man. No way. There's plenty of nights I see Deuce getting cooked. Like, it's not, Deuce is not, what's kid? What's kid? Daniels. He ain't that kid from the Hawks. Dyson Daniels. He ain't that. Come on, man. I like Deuce. I'm just saying. Listen, we having fun, man, because the Knicks had a great night. But listen, let's get back to the game, right? The game at hand that had to happen tonight. The blowout that happened. Reset the room, man. Big time win for them boys today. 137-114. The captain, 23 points, 10 assists. OG Anunoby, 25 and 8. OG played great today, man. Great game from him. Actually, no, I'm bringing up. Let's hear from OG. OG has been playing awesome, man. I think he's going to really kind of explode here, too. I predict, you heard it here first on the LV Live show, either first or second team all defense this year for him, man. I think he's going to be awesome. Let's hear from OG.
The second half, how'd you do it?
Just by getting stops, running out in transition, taking good shots, trying to take care of the ball better than we did in the first half when we executed.
You personally, that's 4 straight games at least 20 points. What would you say is the reason behind all the scoring you've been able to do here lately?
Just playing the right way, running in transition, taking my shots and being aggressive.
How about the fact you guys are now 5-0 at home this season? It's your best home start since the 12-13 season.
What'd you say?
Best home start in a long time, 5-0.
We play extra hard when we're at home. We have the best fans in the world. We try to go out there and put on a show for them.
OG, thanks for stopping by. Congrats on a great game.
Thank you.
OG, great game again from him. 25 points, 8 rebounds. How many steals? I feel like he had like 8 steals tonight, man. OG just getting in the passing lane, man. He had another fabulous game from him, man. OG had 2 steals, 1 assist, 1 block. OG, man. I don't know why. Why does it feel like he had more than 2 steals? Great game for him, man. Great game for him. Also, too, guys, listen. And everybody's been talking about this, right? It's not just here, but other channels and other places I've seen it. In the Knicks universe, we'll say that. About Brunson passing the ball more, right? Brunson's going to be Brunson. You want him to be him. First half, he kind of struggled, but he was really, really doing a great job creating. Great numbers from him tonight. But I think the most important thing with him is that he remains him. You don't want him to change. But what's going to help him get more assists is if guys are super aggressive when they get the rock and he makes really good passes, because then he's going to start feeding guys and start trusting them. And I think that was the importance of him. Remember that time he spoke to Josh about the importance of Josh shooting more. And he told Josh, he said, listen, man, look, man, you was all a Big East player of the year. Like, you can score. Like, but it makes us so much better when you're aggressive offensively and you go out there and you score. So now what happens is, in him doing that, it opens up the floor. Now Brunson trusts his guys like OG, like Josh, of course, Mikal, right? So now these guys are knocking down shots. hitting the passing lane. He's hitting those guys. He hit Mitch a couple of times, with a pass and a couple of dunks there, right? So now everybody's worried about everybody. So now Brunson can do what he did in that third quarter. Knicks won that third quarter too. Put up 40 piece in that third quarter. They won that third quarter, I believe, 40-29. They're 40-28. They won that. They won that third quarter 40-28, and they won the fourth quarter 43-28. I mean, the Knicks blew their doors off for the second half. Blew their doors off. But see, that's what's happening now. So Brunson's able to facilitate and get guys open because, believe it or not, guys are starting to knock down shots. So now he has no problem in giving it up. Whereas last year, Tibbs put so much on his shoulders that he just felt like, okay, I could just do me. Now, with the offense opening up, everybody clicking on all cylinders, now he's going to feel comfortable dishing it to certain guys because guys can knock it down. Right? And also, too, because the ball is flowing, everybody's touching it. Right? Now guys feel confident, too, because they know they're going to see the rock. So they don't feel like if they pass the Brunson or Cat, they're not going to see it back. Right? So now guys feel confident with the ball in their hand. They feel confident letting it fly. And it's just, builds better team camaraderie, and you're seeing just better ball movement and just a lot more confidence with these guys. Man, guys are really confident when they're shooting the rock, especially a guy like Josh Hart. 4 for 5 from 3. I mean, we were talking about him and his shooting for the longest. And his first couple of games, he just didn't look right. And now he's back to Josh Hart. And so it's just great to see, man. It's great to see. Mr. Blanks, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV live tonight, man. Big time win for the boys. 137-114. The captain, 23 points, 10 assists. OG Anunoby, 25 points, 8 rebounds. The big Cats, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. The Cat was a monster. Monster down there. Eric Green says, Mitch is such a difference maker. Manage his minutes and health now so he's available for the playoffs. He's a game changer. Mitch is valuable. Don't discount his importance. Agreed, sir. Listen, Eric Green, I've said it here on this show. I said the most important, Nick, second to Cat and Brunson, is Mitch. I said that here. I said that here on this show. And the reason why I say that is because of what you saw tonight. 9 offensive rebounds. Knicks had 31 second chance points. I mean, that's all Mitch. He's the key. Second chance points, defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, block shots, dunks, everything. The size that he has in that Baja, I mean, he changes everything. And that type of performance, what he had today and what he brings is what wins championships. You ready? Ask OKC why they got iHeart. He's a perfect representation of that. And iHeart, what he does for them is what he did for us. And that's why they wanted him there starting at center. And because they got iHeart, that propelled them to the championship. Mitch can give us the same thing. Ha! Big shouts to my man Tim Prangley, man. Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV live tonight. If you guys follow college football, I do. Big USC fan, fight on. If you guys do, please go check out my man Tim Prangley, USC, LAFB. Very, very great content. Him and Mad Dog, Ryan, the whole crew over there, they do a fabulous job. So, yes, they're USC guys, but they also know college football. So, if you guys are into other sports like I am, not just hoops, please go through and check those guys out. Tim, I appreciate you coming through Rock on me, man. It's truly appreciated. Appreciate it. Time is out there right now. 8 o'clock out there on the West Coast. Appreciate you coming through Rock on me, man. Tim, what time you guys going on tonight? What time you guys going on tonight? You guys going on tonight or tomorrow? Appreciate you guys rocking with me. All right, Mr. Blanks says Knicks gave the T-Wolves a spanking tonight. I love that. Everyone had an efficient game and the bench was used. Best thing is that no one played over 38 minutes. Mr. Blanks, that's the key. Tomorrow, Tim? Okay. I'll be there tomorrow, Tim. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you rocking with me, Tim, and it's truly appreciated. Everybody also, too, if you're coming through, please hit that like button for me. Hit that share, subscribe button as well, please. Mr. Blanks, that's the key, right? Everybody knows when Leon made the decision to bring Mike Brown here, that was the key. That was the key. They wanted a guy that's going to come in here and use the bench because they want these guys healthy and sharp and ready to go for the playoffs. This is not, guys, this is not a situation where, and Mike Brown said it too, we're chasing wins in the regular season. No. Everything is preparing for April, May, and June. That's the goal. So you want these guys fresh and ready to go for that push, especially Mitch. So where we could be fully healthy, guys are not gassed and on E by the first round of playoffs. That can't be. And so that's why he's here, because he's going to follow suit to what Leon and those guys want to do for this team. And so you see the efficiency, guys. I ran down exactly what they're doing as far as minutes and everything. I mean, it's fabulous, man. It's fabulous what they're doing as far as rotations and everything, man. You got to be happy with that. You got to be happy with how they look and what they're doing regarding that, because that's going to keep these guys fresh. I mean, Cat only played 31 minutes. I mean, Brunson played 33 minutes, man. 33 minutes. Did we even see that last year? He was always playing 35 plus. Josh, 27 minutes. Josh he led the league in minutes last year. He was always playing 38 minutes. Amazing, man. Amazing. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love what we're doing, man. It's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. I think the more we do this, the better we're gonna get. You just got to be happy with it, man. You really, truly do, man. I mean, I know I am. Cat was a monster tonight, man. Cat was a monster. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, because I felt that Minnesota was starting to pull away a little bit, right? They just their size and athleticism. But what changed everything to me is when Cat started getting busy in that second quarter, right? He started establishing himself. We'll pull it up for you guys right here. He had a nasty dunk. He had a couple of them. But I'm going to pull it for you right now. He had this nasty dunk on Anthony Woods and Randall. You see it right there, right? Let's just nasty, man. Look at the big Cat. I mean, there's babies down there in that Baja, man. Babies. Babying dudes. He was doing that the other day, too. Look. Get off. Randall coming over. Get out of here. Get out of here. We'll pull up the other one. I got the other one, so we get the other one. You see what he did to Rudy, man? You saw what he did to Rudy? And Rudy's his man, too. Those is peoples. Those is peoples, man. It's not like these guys, these are his friends. He did your man Rudy filthy. He did Rudy filthy. We'll bring it up right now. He did Rudy filthy, man. Rudy's supposed to be all defense, right? The Cat right here. All on Rudy's mug. This guy supposed to be all defense? The Cat, man. That's what set the tone in the second quarter, excuse me. That's what set the tone, kept the Knicks close. Cat doing stuff like this. Bangers, man. He's a monster, man. He's a monster. He's starting to kind of get in his rhythm too. This rower says, and Kev, for whatever reason, is not getting any playing time whatsoever. Okay, I'm kind of confused. I guess I gotta miss there. I apologize with that. This rower says Josh definitely can shoot. He just normally doesn't want to. And Mitch is our defensive anchor at the 5. Hey, listen, man. Look, I'm just really, really, truly happy just that these guys are starting to get their legs and starting to get their rhythm regarding this offense, right? And I think it's really, truly important because as the season goes on, and of course, it's going to be tougher competition. Of course, it when you're just playing and you're not overthinking it, and you're just kind of just playing the game, it becomes so much more easier. Then guys that are responsibilities of what they're supposed to do in this offense. And then, of course, the team's going to play better on the road. They're going to play better against better competition because offensively they're going to flow. And I think that it's a great time for them to start doing this now at home. Of course, competition is going to get a little, I think they got a weak schedule coming up, I believe. I think they got Brooklyn Sunday. But still, right, you can really develop some chemistry here. And you can kind of, try out some things against weaker competition. So once you do that, when you get against the beasts, like the really, really top teams in this league, we beat one tonight, but you get to the Rockets, of course, who are stacked. You get to OKC, right? You get to also to like an athletic team, like, a team like, Orlando, also a team like, who's looking really good as the Spurs, right? You're able to really run your offense fluently and not kind of working out the kinks because you've already worked out the kinks during this time. So that's why this is a great time for them to be doing this. Mr. Blanks say OG Anunoby, 25 points in 32 minutes is what the Knicks need. Efficient scoring and ball movement. Mitchell playing 16 minutes and getting 8 points and 10 rebounds is a must for him to be fresh for the playoffs. Agreed, sir. Agreed. I totally agree with what you're saying. Totally agree, man. Totally agree. You're not wrong about anything. And I just think it's important, man. Listen, guys, we know the goal here, right? We know the goal. LV said it. Finals or bust. Finals or bust. That's it. I didn't say win the finals. I said finals or bust. You got to get there. You got to get there. You got to get there. Do you really listen? What we saw from Mitch. Do you think Cleveland can beat us in 7 games? Do you think Cleveland can beat us in 7 games? What you saw from Mitch. A healthy Mitch. Because Cleveland can't touch us, man. I don't care if Garland comes back. I don't care about that. Do you think Cleveland can beat us in 7 games? I don't think so. With a healthy Mitch, no way. No, because to me, they're the only threat. They're the only threat. I'm not worried about Detroit. What changed Detroit was having those outside shooters, right? Having Hardaway and, of course, Beasley, right? That changed everything for Detroit. That's why Detroit was so much better than what they really were. Kay Cunningham is the truth, but I'm not really worried about them. They don't really have no scoring, right? I'm just not worried about them. Orlando's the same. They, tall, long, athletic guys, but they don't really have something. I'm not worried about Desmond Bane. I mean, you got Paolo, but that's it. I'm not worried about the Heat. That was an outlier. I'm not worried about them. Who else in the East? There's nobody, man. Nobody. Atlanta, I don't. Trae Young is so up and down. You don't know what they are. 7 games. 7 games. Does anybody beat us in 7 games? What we have? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. That's why LV's stressing finals or bust. That's it. Ooh, look at this Rover dropping some heat. If Mitch and Josh play like this in the finals, the ring is as good as ours. This Rover, man, I don't know, man. OKC is tough, man. OKC is tough. You know why OKC is tough, this Rover? It's because of their bench. It's not so much the starters. I'm not really worried about those guys so much. It's their bench, this Rover. They roll out a lot of guys, man. And their team is just they're 8-0, and Jaden Williams they're still hurt. He's still hurt. He's still dealing with that, whatever he's got going on, his wrist or something like that. He's still dealing with that. He's not even back. And they're 8-0. So whoever's in his spot is just earning minutes and getting better. You know what I'm saying? So they're tough out. And the Rockets too, man. The Rockets are going to be really, really tough because they're KD, man. And KD's a matchup nightmare. So, you know, it's going to be some teams out there, man, that we got to kind of watch out for as far as, you know, winning the finals and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it's all about matchups. You guys know that. All right, guys, let's go to the coach, man. Let's listen to the coach. Listen to what he had to say about tonight. I thought he did a good job once again. I think he's doing a good job so far, man. I think the biggest thing that I'm happy with him is the rotations. Is the rotations and the way this looks. And I think he's starting to get a flow for who we are and what we can do. The biggest thing of all of this is the law of attrition, right? If we can do that, I think we'll be good. That's the biggest thing for us, the law of attrition. But I think he knows that. I think he knows that. And I think that's why he's monitoring the minutes and doing all that stuff, because he understands that that's the key here. That's the key. Just Knicks, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming to Rock with LV Live. Let's reset the room, man. Big time win for the boys, 137 and 114. OG Anunoby, 25 big points tonight, 8 rebounds, 4th game, going over 20 points on the season. Knicks now move to 5-3 on the year. 5-0 at home also, too. First time since 2013. All right, guys, listen. Let's hear from the coach, Mike Brown, regarding the game tonight. I think he's talking about Mitch, to be honest with you.
I thought Mitch had like 9 blocks or 10 blocks. I was shocked he only had 3, but Mitch was all over the place. He was guarding everybody, contesting shots, blocking shots, and then I'm going to take a poll. Who has seen a stat sheet that has somebody playing 16 minutes and get 9 offensive rebounds? Raise your hands. Who? I like that. Yes. I mean, that was absolutely amazing. And one of the things we talked about was hitting the offensive glass. And for Mitch to get 9, I thought Mitch had like 9 blocks.
There you go. There you go. Listen, guys, I said it, man. I said, listen, he's the most important guy, man. He's the most important guy. He's the most important guy, man. He just is. I mean, of course, outside of the main guys, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. 16 minutes, 9 offensive rebounds. I mean, that's insane. And like he said, coach joked and said he felt like he had 9 blocks. I felt the same way too. I felt OG Anunoby had more than 2 steals. Getting into the passing lanes, but a lot of deflections too with OG Anunoby as well. He's right. Mitch was all over the place defensively, and so was OG Anunoby. Like I said, the law of attrition. The law of attrition. We need that. We had that. We'll be good. BQ from BK, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming to Rock with LV Live, man. Big time win for them boys. 137 and 114. The Caps and 23 points, 10 assists. The Big Cat, 15 points, 10 rebounds for him. Big time win for them boys. The Knicks outscore the Minnesota Timberwolves 83-56 in the second half. Out-rebound them also 50-31. Knicks destroyed them on the glass. Knicks had 53. Was it 53, I believe? Yeah, 53 bench points, man. 53 bench points for the Knicks. Big time game for them boys. Big time game for them. All right, man. Let's listen to the coach again, man. I mean, listen, look, you gotta be happy with what he's doing, man. Like I said, the rotations are key to me. That's the biggest thing. That's the big. Everyone looks fresh. Everyone looks good. You know what I mean? And so you gotta be happy with that. But okay, let's hear from the coach. Okay. Oh, check this out. This is what Coach said about the Bulls. He said that, remember Kevin Huerter that they played? Kevin Huerter, he plays with the Bulls. Remember, he used to be in Sacramento. He said he remembers some of the calls from what they ran in Sacramento and was able to tell the team, the Bulls, what the Knicks were running. So that's what happened in Chicago. Look at that. Nice gamemanship from Herter. Listen to Mike Brown talk about that.
Coach Finch said that before the game he sees a lot of tendencies from how you ran your system in Sacramento with the ball movement and guys moving around. Today, a lot of uncontested shots in the second half.
Yeah.
What are the tendencies that you think are the same from Sacramento with this team? How do you see it kind of evolving?
I would say this after our game against Chicago. I walked by Kev and I said, I told Kevin Herter, I said, "Miss you, man. I enjoyed our time working together in Sacramento." He said, "Yeah, Coach, I did too." He goes, "Dang, you brought everything that we did in Sacramento here with the exact same calls." I felt like I was back in Sacramento on offense. I knew everything that was coming. So we're trying to play the same way. We want to play with pace. We want to space the floor the right way. We want to touch the paint. We want to make quick decisions. We want to reverse the ball so the defense doesn't get settled. That's our offensive philosophy in general, and our guys are doing a good job of grasping it, and their actions or concepts that we taught our guys as a foundation or a basis that so they can get creative and play out of those concepts.
Interesting. So he's basically bringing the same thing, but if you really want to be a stickler, I guess, he's basically bringing the same stuff that he learned from Steve Kerr over there in Detroit. In Golden State. So that's basically the same thing. So these guys just wash, rinse, and repeat. That's all they're doing because it's effective. He won 3 championships as an assistant coach up there with the Warriors. He was on that staff. So all he did was wash, rinse, and repeat. Bring the same thing over to Sacramento. That's why I said they were good for that 1 year. The difference from Sacramento and here is he didn't have the horses in Sacramento that he has here. He's got a different type of beast out here. And he's got the captain of the ship in Brunson, who's lethal. And then you have a guy like Cat. Sabonis is good, but he can't shoot like Cat. But Cat can pass just as good as Sabonis. So now it's just lethal on so many different levels. It just is. And he didn't have the wings out there that he has here. Because sometimes, as good as we are, sometimes you forget that OG Anunoby can do what he did tonight. And here's the thing: Bridges didn't really get busy tonight. He was solid, but he can get going too. So it's interchangeable, man. But once again, this is all what they saw in Golden State. He brought the Sacramento. Now he's kind of using that with the Knicks here. So it's just I don't want to say it's easy, but I mean it's what these guys do, man. It's a championship formula, right? Especially if you've seen it and you've kind of played under it, meaning not playing under, excuse me. If you've coached underneath this system, and of course, from a guy like Steve Kerr, why wouldn't you bring the same thing, especially when you have the horses that we do? It's easy. All right, let's listen to the captain, man. He got on Brunson got on this ill leather, man. This leather's hard. Thinking about copping that joint, man. Jet black, all black, everything. Brunson got on all black, everything. Got that all black. Look at that joint hard, right? That's some heat right there. That's that new Kith. That joint hard. I like that. So listen from the captain.
What's different about this team just in a week's time? I think we're growing, we're learning, and obviously playing at home is a big factor. And when we get back on the road, we got to focus up even harder than we do at home and find a way to win. But the energy at home is great, and playing in front of these fans is awesome. We got to continue to improve in that manner. What's different?
Okay, so Brunson's basically saying, they're still growing as an offense. They're still growing, right? Playing at home is fabulous. That kind of helps them. But that's why I stated earlier, I said, I said, listen, man, that's cool with them having a 7-game stretch here at home because now they can work out the kinks, right? And so, like Brunson's saying, they're still growing. So they can carry this, what they've learned at home, they can carry it on the road and have that confidence. And that's the beauty of kind of working out the kinks here at home, getting some wins underneath your belt, seeing the ball go through the net, having good chemistry with each other. Then it's kind of like it's a well-oiled machine when you go on the road. You know what I mean? You don't really think about it. You just run your offense and that's it. And so I think that that's the key of kind of working through this now, right? When it, first 5 games they were kind of struggling, right? And now they've won 3 in a row at 5-3 now. So, kind of builds the momentum as far as confidence goes and you start believing in yourself and the offense looks fabulous now, man. Looks fabulous. Looks really, really, really good. Okay. Let's hear from the captain one more time. Brunson, great night tonight, man. From him, man. 23 points, 10 assists, man. He's starting to distribute the ball, man. Guys starting to knock it down, be confident. So, great game from him. Okay, so check this out, guys. Brunson was 3 rebounds shy of a triple-double, man. He had 7 boards tonight, Brunson did. He had 7 boards. LV missed that one, man. I missed that one. 7 boards from him. They're talking about it with him right now. Let's see what Brunson has to say regarding that.
Did you know you were that close to a triple-double? Have you ever thought about chasing one?
No. Last time I chased something, I got cussed out in front of Tom Izzo when I was a junior in high school. So I'm not going to chase any stats here.
Okay.
Were you chasing triple-double then?
No, it was not.
Did you?
Okay, so he's not chasing stats because he got embarrassed in high school. That might have been by his dad. You think a coach is going to do that to him? Nah, that's Jalen Brunson, man. His pops probably did it to him. Hey, man, that's what goes on, man. All right, guys. Hey, really quick, let's look at the schedule here, man. I'll bring up the schedule. Put up the schedule here. Let's see who we got coming up here. We won 3 in a row, man, which is awesome. So let me bring that up for you guys. Share the screen. Hope everybody's doing good tonight, man, on this hump day. Appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight, man. It's pretty late, and I appreciate everybody rocking with me still. 11:30 tonight on the East Coast, but we got to celebrate this win. So, all right, so here we go here, all right? Let me make sure I got this lineup for you guys correct. All right, so we got Brooklyn next, right? We got Brooklyn next. Memphis at home. Memphis is a dumpster fire. You see John Moran, he's out there wilding out. Then we got Orlando at home. Then we got Miami. Right? So these next 4 games will be very, very telling, man, because we can really rattle off. Because what are we right now? 5-3. We'll get like next 4. Go to 9-3. 9-3. Then we're going to hit a little road trip here. Right after that, we got Miami, Dallas, Orlando, Brooklyn, and Charlotte. Then we come back home for 2. So, what do you think we got, guys? Where do you think we go here, man? Brooklyn, Memphis, Orlando, Miami. Where do you think we go here? I think we go 4-0 here, man. I think we go 4-0. Orlando's tricky. Orlando's tricky because, like, they're super athletic, man. 1 second, sorry. They're super athletic. We already know what Miami is, right? We should have beat them that game. That was crazy. But then we got Miami again right after that, back in Miami, MSG South Beach. I think we can go. I think we can win these next 4, man, and go 9-3 on the season. I think that'd be big. What say you guys? Atlantic Lions says, look at that. Keep pushing 9-3, come back after going 3-3 is huge. Yeah, I think that's a possibility. I think we can go 9-3 there. And win those next 4 at home. Then get ready for that road trip. Dallas is going to be tough. Dallas is going to be tough. Dallas is always tough, but I think we're going to get Miami again. Miami's always tough, man. They play great defense, man. But I think if we do what we can do, I think we can take care of them with no problem. But, they do defend. They do defend. We just got to kind of be ready for it. All right, people. So listen, let me get up out of here. Listen, I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me tonight, man, on this hump day. Truly appreciate it, man. Listen, great win for them boys, 137-114. Knicks now are 5-3 on the season. We appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me tonight. Great win for them boys. Listen, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, right? Also, too, if it's your first time coming through, rocking with me, please subscribe to the channel. Also, too, please leave comments. I do respond to comments. All right, I will be back Sunday, right, to go over that Brooklyn Nets game that we have. So please come through and check it out. All right, people, listen, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here. Peace.